Hi everyone, Phil and Jack from Wargamer Online, and today we are playing Kill Team Rogue Trader. I am going to be the Elucidian Starstriders, and you are...
The Gellerpox mutants.
Nurgle.
Yeah, the evil Nurgle Gellerpox.
I'm doing the Rogue Trader, you're doing the Gellerpox. Right before we start then, this is the first time we've picked up this system. We've only had it a couple of days to kind of review, and in that we've had to build the models and everything else like that. So we've gone through the factions, but this is the first time we're going to be playing them. So
I mean, from what I can gather, mine's just like a nature program. It's just animals running around.
I've got a lot more special rules to contend with, so we'll see how we go on. Okay, let's get into the mission, and we'll talk about that for a little bit. First things, we are in Killzone the True Hawk. Now, the True Hawk is this beautiful ship, this shuttle that belongs to the Rogue Trader. The story is she's escaped from her main ship after destroying it. That's on the little video as well. So, destroyed the main ship to get rid of this Gellerpox infection. Lo and behold, sneaky thrice curse has got on there. So now she's just in trouble, but on a smaller scale. So the True Hawk does have a bunch of environmental rules.
Yeah.
You rolled a 6.
I did.
Nice one.
As always.
That means we've got compromised hull integrity. So each time you roll an unmodified hit roll of 1 for a model in the shooting phase. How am I going to remember this? You must roll another d6. If that result is another 1, the stray shot pierces the outer hull, and each player must roll a d6 for each model in their kill team, and on a 1, the model being rolled for suffers 1 mortal wound. The hull at least can only be breached once, so it's only going to happen once in the game.
I mean, and you're the other one with shooting.
Yeah, but everybody gets hit by this.
Yeah, I know.
You can be sucked out of there like aliens.
Oh yeah,
it's all going to happen. You remember
I think
in
that
space?
was too fat to go out a bullet hole, to be honest. But
he just Right. Okay. Let's get into the mission. So the mission we're going to be playing is Sabotage the Shuttle. Now this is actually a narrative play mission. It's not a match mission. Yeah. And the reason we've chosen that is the story has this whole chain of events where she has to destroy her own ship, which is the flagship of her entire fleet. And she's destroyed it and escaped on the True Hawk. And a battle takes place on the True Hawk, which ultimately leads them down to the planet's surface that they're over. So in the narrative mission, that's divided into 2 missions. We've got Sabotage the Shuttle.
Yep.
So your mission basically is to, sabotage the shuttle. And then the next narrative play mission is Abandon Ship, which obviously, because it's ruined, you've got to escape down to the planet. So we're looking at Sabotage the Shuttle this time. Essentially what you've got is 6 objectives that you need to destroy.
Okay.
And the way this works is each one of these control panels, and hopefully you can see that on the map there, each one of these control panels here is one of the objectives. But you've also got these 2 coolants, and let me just check the name of those.
They are engine coolants, aren't
they? Engine coolant stations.
Yeah.
There you go. So the 2 engine coolant stations. Your job is to essentially destroy them.
Okay.
Victory of the game is worked out. Each objective marker is worth 2 victory points to the player who controls it. In addition, an attacker scores 1 victory point for each objective marker they've destroyed.
Okay.
The player with the most victory points is the winner. If the players have the same number of victory points, the defender wins.
No.
So you can destroy it for 1 point or hold it for 2 points at the end of the game. So that's the question. Yeah. Obviously, if you're destroying hull points, I'm not really going to want to destroy them, but maybe I could. It seems daft to sabotage my own shuttle, but maybe I do need to sabotage my own shuttle.
Right. Get rid of me.
But the whole point of the narrative mission is I'm trying to repel you, actually. So I'm not sure it is about damaging my own craft.
No.
Okay, then. There are 2 deployment zones. The Defender's deployment zone, which is all centered around the bridge. The cockpit or the bridge. I'd say bridge because it's big enough, isn't it? It's a bit small, but it's such a cool ship. I want to build this ship. So this is my Defender's deployment zone in blue, and we've got the Attacker's deployment zone in red there as well.
It's kind of like the cargo hold.
Marvellous. There are also 2 tactics associated with this. We've got the attacker tactic.
Yeah.
Attacker tactic. You got that? Tactic. And it says use this tactic at the end of the battle round. If you spend 1 command point, choose a control panel objective marker you control. And if you spend 2 command points, choose an engine coolant station you control.
Okay.
In either case, you destroy the objective marker, remove it from the battlefield. You can only use this tactic once per battlefield. So how you go about destroying them is spending a command point, either 1 or 2, and using this tactic. It's not destroyed in combat. Okay, so you've got to get those points. Likewise, I've got a tactic which is the defender tactic. We use this tactic at the start of the battle round until the start of the next round. Objective markers may not be destroyed whilst within 2 inches of my models. So again, I can use that. It's 2 command points though.
Yeah.
But it means you can't destroy them. So really, I think that's about focusing the game. This is about me trying to stop you destroying them, you trying to destroy them, and simultaneously me trying to hold them for the last round. Now, it's a 4-turn game, but at the end of turn 4, on a 3-up, it continues into turn 5, and then the attacker rolls a d6, and on a 4-up, it continues to round 6, and then it ends at the end of round 6. So it's between a 4 and 6 turn game. Yeah. And we've only got 5 turns on the scoreboard, so
let's hope it doesn't go to 6 turns.
Gonna have to think about that, aren't we? Right, I think that's it. Maybe just to talk a little bit about the factions.
Yes.
So I've got the entire retinue.
Yeah.
So it's 150 points for the mission.
Yours came to 145.
I've got my Voidsman.
Yep.
I've got Aximilian, the cool Canid. I've got my medic, my combat specialist. I've got my comm specialist. Basically, I've got everything. Yeah. So all 10 of the models that come in the set, I'm actually fielding because they nicely come to 150 points. Mm-hmm. High five. You, on the other hand, for 150 points. What
do not get that because my big guy is mucho expensive, but let's hope he lives up to his points. So I do have Vulgar Thrice Curse, and he is a strength specialist. He is my commander, so he's big, he's strong, he knows what he's doing. I have my Gnasher Screamer, which, if you know the big fat ones, he's the one with the big cleaver.
Looks so cool. He's the biggest one of the lot, isn't he?
He's pretty cool.
Yeah,
he's got his cleaver. He's got
very
his
cool hair.
It's very nice hair. So he's my leader. I've also got 3 glitchlings because they're like as close as nurglings as I can get, and so cool. They are cute. And the glitchling that's kind of like morphed into 2 is going to be my scout specialist because he feels a bit sneaky. And then I have 2 Gellerpox mutants, and the one with an axe is a combat specialist because, you know, kind of got a big weapon. Then I've got, this is where I start getting confused at which is which, but I think I figured it out. I've got 2 Sludge Grubs, which are like the worms. I've got 2 Curse Mites, which are like the bugs that are running. Mm-hmm. And then I've got an Eye Stinger Swarm, which is all the flies.
Right, okay.
Animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're meant to represent, in the fluff, of course, they represent the glitch in the equipment itself. Mm. The rest of them are sort of bits of equipment, bits of crew. And then the bugs are actually literally mites and stuff that just lived on the ship that have mutated under the great baneful eye of Nurgle, I suppose. And although they all, of course, worship the Geller engine.
Oh, yeah.
Well, did until I blew it up. Sorry about that.
I'll live with that.
Okay. Right, well, you know, we'll not go into any more of the rules. Check out the unboxing and closer look if you want to see more about the game. Right now, we're going to get straight into the game, and we'll start with deployment. Maybe come back for a quick chat at the end of that. Yeah. And we'll just get on with the game from there. Okay, so that's deployment done. I lost the roll off, so I have to start deploying first.
But I still...
You still outnumbered me anyway, didn't you? So it was fine. Yeah. Complete lack of imagination. I stuck everybody in there except for a couple of Voidsmen around there, along with the Voidsmaster niche. But there's a couple of Voidsmen around here, and that's a mistake on my part because I've just realised they're completely isolated. Their only way back to here is through these doors. So unfortunately, I wasn't paying too much of attention. So lesson learned there. I have kind of split my force, but that's life. For you?
So I've got on either side, on either door, I've got a mutant and a glitchling with the helping open the doors. I've got my 2 big guys either side of the main entrance, one with a glitchling in front and the other with the swarm in front. I've got my 2 grubs kind of just hiding out behind boxes, and my 2 curse mites holding the engine coolers.
Whatever's.
Because they're small.
Yeah, this is where I've definitely messed up, because I didn't put any of a Voidsman in there to hold those objectives.
You got your dog.
Yeah, I know.
You can run and sit by it.
Aximilian will save the day.
Yeah,
okay, we need to roll for first turn then.
Yes.
So 2d6.
Yeah.
The mission rules are basically the same. It just enters turn 1, so it's just a standard turn 1 now. It's worth mentioning there is no scout phase for Road Traders and expansion, or at least these missions. It says whenever you're playing in these war zones, there is no scout phase. Okay, there we go. Oh, 10.
Not 3.
I'm definitely... Ooh, am I taking first turn? Yes, I think, seeing as though I'm shooty.
Wow.
It probably seems wise.
And I did kind of tell you what I could do just to annoy you. Which is fine. So if anybody doesn't know, glitchlings are my new favourite friends, because they can just sit by doors and go, no, you're not opening it. No, you're not opening it.
Providing you've got the command
Providing I've got a command point, yeah.
Is it 1 or 2?
1.
It's 1, isn't it?
1.
Right, nice. Right, so I've got priority. We're getting straight into this. I think, there are loads and loads of upgrades for my characters, and I have to say, it was a flat 150 points to take everyone, so I haven't done any of the clever upgrades that you can do. There's loads of commander upgrades and stuff like that. But it's our first game, we're going to try them out. And plus we wanted to kind of bring all the different model types on. Because having more models on means I can do things like, Aximilian's going to open that door. Now, to open a door, basically I have to be within an inch of the door, and I can't move.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So if goes your move.
But it does count as an action, so it's a move still. You can't ready him or those kind of things. It uses that instead. So Aximilian opens the door. This seems foolish. This seems really foolish, actually. But if I didn't open it, you'd open it. I am going to ready I think he's got a special name, actually, the guy with the rotor cannon. This is Voidsman Grell. So readying Voidsman Grell. Oh, right. I am also going to ready Larsen van der Graas. He's readied. Okay. So that's 3 actions done so far.
You've got your assassin. Start moving.
I tell you what, this Voidsman here is going to open this door.
Yep.
And he's going to move into that. I don't need to measure. He's got a 6-inch move, and that's plenty to get him to kind of be defending that door. Opening the door. This chap here.
The shotgunner.
No, wait. Yes, the shotgun's only got a 12-inch range, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So a shotgun opens the door, and I'm going to ready the auto pistol guy. Not the auto pistol, the las gun.
Yep.
That just leaves me with my main characters. This is ready. I do have Sanastasia Mintz, who's my medic, and I also have Konos Prond, who's the assassin. She looks pretty handy, actually. So yes, what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm actually going to send her into hell. So she is going to pile all the way in there. I'm going to just move up by a small amount. That is Sanastasia Mintz. I think that is my movement for now.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so my movements. Starting off, I'm going to have this mutant open the door. And then this glitchling is going to run into here and hold that.
What?
Then I'm going to have this glitchling open the door. And the mutant to run into here like that.
Okay.
I'm going to have this glitchling move to one side, and he's going to attempt a charge against your assassin. So my big thrice cursed feels like I should roll 3 dice for this, because, you know, keeping with the theme, but just going to do 2. Get 7.
I think you're in. No problem at all.
Yep, he's
Wait,
so
do I get? You wouldn't. No. So you don't get Overwatch, do you?
You do, if you could see me. Plus, do you even have a pistol?
I definitely could see you.
Do you have a pistol?
Last
your dart
pistol.
mats,
No, that says Kronos Pond dart mats 9-inch pistol 1.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
are you going to allow me that shot then?
Yeah, go for it.
So this is Overwatch. So hitting on
The 6. Ah.
Sorry.
And
And
what?
so this is strength 1, AP 1, damage 1. This
But it
weapon wounds on a
always
2
is
plus.
on a 2
So
plus,
2 plus a wound. Yes, I've wounded. So
So
this
is
is
that-
minus 1 AP, damage 1.
So I've got my 6 up Invuln. Nope. And then my
Bye-bye.
5 up Ignore. Nope. So he's already down to 4 wounds.
Excellent.
Right then. I'm also going to charge in my Eye Stinger Swarm into that assassin.
Oh, what?
Yep. So
I've definitely sent her into trouble. But, you know, it's a test game, so we want to see how some of these characters hold out against each other.
this guy's
That's how I excuse bad tactics.
got a piddly move of 4 inches over to there.
Crikey.
Because he is quite big. And that's about it, to be honest. It's not really much more I can do. So that's all my movements.
Right.
My kind of bugs are staying where they are to hold the objectives. Are kind of like biting the engine.
Sure thing. Okay, into shooting.
So shooting.
So you've got no ready dudes. I've got ready dudes. But I've got very limited targets. If I get down here with him, I think he can't actually see, unfortunately. He could until you move around that corner and got into there. The only other target I possibly have is him. But unfortunately I can't target him. He can't target them because of the combat. And again, targets over there are obscured. So the walls are really coming into play on this game. So that's quite interesting to see. So I think actually, despite all that readiness,
It's combat.
it's combat.
Okay. So both of mine charged in first.
That's true.
So my 2 guys get to attack first. So
Hold on
both
a
my
second.
commander and the bugs.
Yep.
But what are you doing? You're going to do something.
Well, I'm just thinking she's a combat expert fighter.
That means she can get an extra attack. So one of the things we have noticed is a slight misprint between the book and the character cards they've given you, like concerning the vulgar thrice cursed weapons, and we've decided to go with the ones in the book.
Seems to make sense.
Because we kind of felt the book is where the rules should be correct.
We can only hope so. We can only hope so. It certainly helps you out in this instance, because what's the difference between his weapons?
Yeah, it's quite a big difference. And for how many points he is, you would
You'd
expect
think so.
it to be the
Yeah,
book.
yeah.
So on the card, it's a strength 4 -1 damage.
Right.
Whereas in the book, it's +1 strength, -2 and 2 damage.
And what weapon is this?
This is his close
It's just
combat
his
weapons,
close
his
combat
claws, which, if I was to use the one on his card, it would actually be less strength than his base strength stat. So
Right.
we're kind of
then.
assuming that it's the book, but hey ho.
Okay, well, let's go with that. Helps you out as well.
So, do you have any benefits?
I've got a 5-up Invuln save with Kronos Pond. She's a combat specialist. She's also zealous, so I can re-roll failed hit rolls for the model in a battle round in which it charged or was charged.
Ah, there you go.
So I'm re-rolling failed hits
Yep.
if I get to hit.
Yeah.
But I do have a 5-up Invuln.
That should help you
She
a
does
lot.
have 2 wounds.
Okay.
So we'll just see. And I also do have a tactic I can play for her as well, which if I do get chance, I'll be playing that. But we'll wait
Okay.
to see if we get chance.
So I'm going to start off with Vulgar's attacks. So he gets 4 attacks, and these are hitting on 3s. Which he gets 2 hits. This is strength 8, toughness 3. Because he is a strength specialist, so he gets an additional strength.
Yep, and I
So
am
that's-
indeed toughness 3.
That's going to be 2s to wounds. It's 1 wound at a -2 rend, so you get
So
your
a
5 up
Invuln.
Invuln.
Which I make. Ouch.
Yep, okay, and then my bugs are going to attack. This is D3 attacks. Get 3 attacks. Oh, winning my heart over already, these guys. So they are forced to hit, and on any hit roll of 6, it automatically wounds. So I've got 2 hits, but no auto wounds. They are strength 2. You are toughness 3, so this is going to be 5s to wounds. And nothing.
Ouch. Right, okay, so she survived, which is surprising. I'm going to go my attacks back. I do have a strategy to increase her damage, but I'm going to save the points at the moment because I want to build up points to help defend the objectives later on. And given she's already got reroll fail hit wounds as well with the Zealot specialism, I'm hoping that she's got 4 attacks base, 5 because she's a combat specialist. I think she could do some damage here, so I'm going to go for it as it is. Okay, so she is 3s to hit, and I have hit with 4.
Don't you get to re-roll?
I do get to re-roll failed hit rolls in the first round where she's charged or has been charged. Wow, all 5 are in.
Yep.
Then this is strength 4, which is pretty good actually, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's going to be 5s to wound.
5 to wound. Okay, not as much as I was hoping. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. I get my 6 up in one. That's 1 saved, and then my 5 up to ignore. Nope, so he does take another wound.
Right, okay. Right, that's the end of combat. You've taken a couple of wounds. Amazingly, I'm still stood there. She looked particularly bad. She does actually have a command tactic, which for 2 command points I can make her do D3 damage. So she could really kick out some hits, couldn't she? Especially if you were lucky on the rolls. But c'est la vie. Right, let's go into the next turn then.
Okay.
Right, okay, so we're into turn 2. Initiative roll. Let's get this done.
10.
6, 8.
10.
Okay, so your initiative. Which I'm kind of glad. I don't need to think for a bit.
For now, I'm still holding 3 objectives.
Yep.
I mean, if she was dead, my life would be a lot easier.
Yep. But then again, if your Thrice Curse is dead, mine would.
But she's not going anywhere. So I'm going to move him across. The Glitchling is going to move up to there.
Okay.
My mutant is going to move 5 inches up. So up to here. The bugs are going to stay still. They're kind of happy where they are. Then that's it. So on re-evaluating the rules, we discovered that if you end your normal move within an inch of the door and there aren't any other enemy models within an inch of a door, you can open the door.
Yes.
Which means that Glitchling that has ran up to there can actually open that door.
Which means this guy can charge.
Dude charge.
So I get Overwatch.
You get Overwatch with your las gun.
So I don't know anything about las guns. This is rapid fire, so I'm assuming I get 2 dice
shots.
Then. So 2 dice.
No.
No hits.
So he's going to charge and he's going to... he's properly charged.
He piles in. Where do you want him in? Just
yeah,
like
he's
that?
going to go there.
Okay.
It's very good. Okay. That's me done.
Awesome. I don't like the size of his axe.
It's quite a big axe.
And when I say awesome, I don't really mean awesome. I mean oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, he's going to attempt to charge him.
Okay.
And I've got a slight cocked dice. But there you go.
There you go, you're in.
He was in anyway with the cocked dice or not. Okay, so he's going to go to there. Right. Who can I send into... Help out.
He looks pretty clawy.
Do you think the medic, really? Do you think that's the one I should
do?
I
think her, but I think it would be...
You think I should send
the rogue trader.
Rogue trader in, really?
Yeah. She's got a cool little rapier, hasn't she?
But if we do a big showdown in turn 2, really? Does that make sense? Yeah. I've got a feeling I need to hold her back.
Just stop the...
I tell you what, these 2 guys are going to attempt to charge him. So there you go. They're going to make a massive dash. So I'm going to start with Void's Master first. Void's Master Niche. So he's going to need quite a big charge by the looks of things. And I've rolled an 8. How does that look?
Yeah, you're in.
He's in. So keep him as far as you can that way. I mean, I'll get a pile in, won't I, as well. And then
other dude?
This will be Voidsman Thelos. Who's 7-inch. I don't think he's made it, has he? But you know what? I'm still going to advance him those 7 inches forward. We probably should measure that, shouldn't we?
Okay.
He could actually get a bit further, but he's just not made it within an inch to make combat, unfortunately. So you know what? I'll stay with him there. Actually, I can live with that. Okay. Oh, I didn't remove my ready tokens. Right, some awkward shots now. I am going to put him to the doorway so he can actually see out the doorway, and likewise she's going to move around to the doorway and he's going to move to the doorway, and that's all about trying to create some line of sight to shoot past you, basically.
Yep.
And I think at the moment I'm probably just going to ready her. I think I'm into shooting. I don't really know what to do with Aximilian. Maybe I should just charge Aximilian in. In fact, I'm going to do it. Because if there's anybody that needs a kicking, it's this little bug round here. So Aximilian comes flying round that corner, barking. And he's just into combat. So that's great stuff. 2 charges in there. 1 charging over here. I'm pretty pleased with that.
Start of the shooting phase. I'm going to spend 2 command points. Just quickly, how many wounds does your big boss have, and what's he like in combat? This one, the shotgunner. Is he just normal in combat?
Voidsman Nitch he's the leader.
But does he have any fancy close combat weapons?
He's got a las gun.
Okay, so no. Okay, so start of my shooting phase, I'm spending 2 command points on Rancid Vomit, which means I choose a Nightmare Hulk, and he is a Nightmare Hulk, this guy. And then he has the ability to vomit on someone within 6 inches of him. And I roll 3d6, and on a 5 up, you take a mortal wound.
Wait, hold on a second. Have you gone into combat?
No, I've gone into shooting.
Oh, you're into shooting.
Yeah, it's into shooting.
Sorry, carry on.
So 3 dice onto the assassin, and any 5 up is a mortal wound. 1 mortal wound, yeah. You've taken a wound.
No invuln,
no nothing.
So she takes a wound. She is down to 1 wound.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's your first shooting activation. Is it your only shooting activation?
Yep.
Right. Well, she's not very happy about that. So the first thing she does is let rip with her dart mask.
Oh, is it a pistol? Of
course, it's a pistol one.
Why wouldn't it be?
She hits on 3.
Oh yeah.
Wait, does she? She hits on 4 actually, which is what I rolled.
Nah. Wounds on 2.
On 2. I wound.
6
minus
up.
1 rend.
Nope. And a 5 up. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
This guy though is going to target him over there.
I am obscured.
You are obscured, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah,
obscured.
definitely.
So you're -1 to hit. Remember that.
Yep. And this is Voidsman. Someone.
Voidsman Big Gun.
Voidsman Grell with his rotor cannon.
That's close enough.
It's a heavy 4.
Of course.
It's 24-inch.
Okay.
He does have the heavy specialism though, so even though he moves, there's no
modifier. Spend a command point to add shots.
Yeah. Right, I am going to spend 1 command point on the heavy tactic.
5.
5. I'm shooting indicators to an obscure target.
So you're -1 to hit and -1 on the flesh wound chart.
Okay, and he is forced to 3s to hit.
Yeah.
So forced
Voidsman,
to hit.
not guardsmen.
Voidsman.
They're like guardsmen, but kind of know what they're doing. It's 1 hit.
Okay, but
that's what I like to see.
There's a natural 1.
Oh yeah, so no, we're not blowing up the ship just yet.
No hole in the ship today. Okay, and this is strength 4, toughness 4.
Okay, so I am toughness 4, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't wound, unfortunately. How many wounds has he got?
No, just 1.
Right, I'm going to go for a reroll.
Okay.
So I've got the points to do it, and I could do with just getting that 1. Come on, that's what happens when you throw those away.
Yep.
Right, what other
You didn't really have the feel for it. You just kind of, well, might as well do it. And
okay. Voltaic pistol. This is a pistol one, 12-inch range. Each unmodified hit roll of 6 inflicts 3 hits.
So you're going to be -2 to hit, because I'm obscured and over half range. So 6 to hit.
Okay, so you can open and close the door. I can scan a feature for traps. You must tell your trainer has been trapped or not, or ignore penalties to hit rolls for a target model being obscured when shooting. I think that's 2 command points, though.
2 command points, but
he's at -2 at the moment.
You don't count me as being obscured, so that's not a -1 to hit, nor is it -1 on the flesh wound chart.
So I'm going to spend it.
Down to 2.
I'm splashing those command points out on this one shot. I hope you realise that.
This is going to be it's better make or break. Is he 4 to hit base or 3 to hit base?
4 to hit base.
So that means he's 5 to hit.
Why? I thought you said it was
because over half range.
I want to cry.
You are over half range, yeah.
I want to cry. I missed.
You could spend a command point.
All of that.
Spend a command point. Come on. I did tell you.
I'll give up.
It's only a 4 to hit.
Yes.
Is he a bit more about his computers than he is about going outside?
He is really, yeah. Okay, the last thing is then Sanastasia Mint has also got a las pistol.
Who's that?
Oh, this one here.
Oh, hello.
Can't really.
No.
Super obscured. She can hit that guy.
You can see the big fat guy there.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to try and shoot the little guy.
Glitchling.
4 to hit. Failed. Just give up today.
Yeah.
Yep, that should do it.
Okay, so that's all your shooting.
Combat.
So it goes on to combat. Now, I did have 1 charge. So that means my charger gets to go first. It's my big guy with his big axe, and he's feeling good about himself.
This guy?
Yeah, he is a combat specialist.
Okay. Oh.
So he gets an additional attack. I know. This is really getting good. So he is my combat specialist, so he really wants to swing that axe. So he gets 3 attacks. I'm going to attack the guy to the left of him.
Right.
Yeah, to the left of him.
This guy. They're both exactly the same. So
I know, but yeah, to the left of him. Okay. So he's going to attack the one to the left. He's got 3 attacks, and he's hitting on a 4. It's really needed something other than that. But I got 1 hit. I am strength 4. You are toughness 3.
Yep.
So that's a 3 to wound. I could have really done with not that.
Okay. My go?
Yep. So you've got your 3 charges to do now.
Well,
4 charges to do now.
Piling in? No, he didn't make it, remember.
Oh, did he? Oh,
He's
yeah, but you can still move him, yeah.
This is Voidmaster. He is attacking, well, I suppose he's just attacking you by... he does have a concussive grenade, but
no, he doesn't.
Can't do anything with that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
only you were a bit further away.
He's hit you. He's got 2 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, and he doesn't.
Ah.
I think I need to swap dice.
I am quite scary.
I'm feeling it.
That charge. Or your dog. You've got your woof woof.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're all going, aren't they? So
yeah, true.
It doesn't matter. Okay, so we've got the Voidsman over here. This is Shakus. And again, he's just got 1 attack.
Okay.
Forced to hit. Nope.
Okay. How's it going for you?
Aximilian.
Come on, dog.
With 2 attacks.
Oh, this is against the Eye Stinger Swarm, so if you don't kill this, something's going wrong.
Come on.
Yeah,
to hit.
I think you've got this.
Strength user. So I am strength 3 against toughness
2.
Toughness 2.
Toughness 2.
2 wounds. No rend.
I'm 7-up save. So roll 1 injury roll.
I said no rend.
Yeah, I'm a 7-up save. It's great. I am just little. So you roll your injury, and you get to add 1 to injury rolls for this model.
Really?
Yes. Oh.
What?
Did you subtract 1 to hit?
No, I didn't.
No, it doesn't matter, but that's a flesh wound anyway, isn't it? Even with a plus 1.
In fact, actually, even with I was a 4 and a 6 to hit, so they're both.
So that's fine. So that's an injury roll. So that is a flesh wound, but I never take flesh wounds.
So what do you take?
Nothing.
Nothing. Command reroll. I want a dead model.
I like my bugs.
Dead model.
He's just some bugs.
I know, but I need to be able to focus my attacks.
Okay, so that's all the charges done. Now it is my turn, so I get to start the combat. And I've got my vulgar thrice cursed, and he's going to 4 times curse you with 4 attacks into the assassin, because I really want that gone. So 4 attacks. I am 3s to hit. I hit with 3. I am strength 8, so I am 2s to wound. I get 3 wounds. You are 5 up Invan.
5 up Invan on those 3 wounds.
Yep.
Whoa.
No, so you are dead. It is damage 2, so I get to roll my injury roll.
Yes.
I'm going to throw her across the table.
And I know these are meant to say shaken, but we actually use these for
quite
wounds,
easy,
don't we? So there you go. She's
At
on
least you're -1 to hit.
I am.
You better remember that.
I'll try my best.
And you've got to start taking morale checks.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, attacks back then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to attack over here then. Oh wait, he's already attacked,
so it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter who I attack with. So yes, let's do the Voidsman over here. This is forced to hit. Nope. Okay, 5 attacks coming out of Konos Prond.
Yep.
It's Nosso actually, I think. Nosso Prond is probably. I don't think you pronounce the K, would you?
I'm not going there.
Nosso Prond. We're going to go with Nosso Prond from now on.
Okay.
So Nosso Prond is hitting with her 5 attacks.
-1 to hit.
So she's forced to hit.
Haha.
I've blown all of my points, so I can't upgrade it. What was I doing? I was sleeping 2 for a reason. Okay, then here we go. So forced to hit. Points. I'm going for a re-roll. Yes.
4 hits.
This is 4 hits.
5s to wound.
Yes, it is indeed.
1 wound.
You never know. That might have been that extra dice.
Might have been. So a 6 up, 5 up, 6 up, 5 up. Nope, he takes a wound. So that's combat over. Nerve test for her. So now you are. I don't think you will need to, but you are -1 leadership because you're close to Miss Scary Face.
She's leadership 8, so she can't actually fail, can she?
So, because everybody's around her as well. So
yeah, she's got some buds around her. So.
Okay, so that's that turn done. Initiative roll
3,
off.
Initiative. We've both got cunning plans, so
I got a 5.
9.
There you go.
Yes.
You get all your movements first.
That's what I need. That's what I need. Right. Okay then. Right, we've got to be holding objectives, and we're already into turn 3. I've got 1 here, I've got 1 there, and I've got 1 here. Okay, Aximilian, I think, has done his job.
Could try and open the door.
Pardon?
Could try and open the door. I mean, you've got that door you need to open and go secure that.
That's what I'm thinking. Aximilian. I might send Aximilian to come back towards this objective because I'm going to need the points. And I don't think he's going to do much. He's got a move of 8, so he's pretty nippy.
Okay.
I mean, he's got to go round those guys, but
you're
even
gonna
at
have to
that
move that heavy guy out the way.
No, he can get through there, look.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
and then if he
saying,
ends his move, he can then open the door to next turn run in there.
This flexible ruler is really useful. So that, as you can see, 8 inches, actually takes him up to the door. So he's going to run round there and stand
then
at the
open
door.
the door. I mean,
Well,
he might as well,
yeah. Because he can move in and close the door afterwards will be the idea.
Yeah.
So then it's even harder for you to gain that objective. So Aximilian's doing that. I think I'm going to play it smart and actually retreat this Voidsman back. So he's just going to move. He's got a 6-inch move. He's just going to move back to the door for now, and possibly then, because there is a wall there, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
So actually, you know what? Move back to the door then, because that's where he was before the charge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh,
but if you advanced, then you can't close the door. You can only move 6.
Yeah, so that takes him to 6. I'd overstretched where he was. It was 7 that had got him there, not 6. I thought it was 6, but it wasn't. It was a 7-inch charge, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's back there. I could advance him, couldn't I? I'm going to go for the advance him, because he's not going to do anything else. And 2-inch puts him round, properly around that corner, just gets less risk as well. Okay. leaves him within an inch, so he could possibly close that door at the start of next turn. Heavy weapon guy. I'm a bit worried you'll move stuff out line of sight, but I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, he's going to stay where he is and ready.
Okay.
So he readies. She's going to move forward, but she's not going to charge. She's going to stand there.
Mm-hmm.
And Van de Graaff is going to move up a little bit, but he's going to hide behind this door, this wallway here. And the reason he's done that
is 5 up invuln.
He's got a 5 up invuln bubble for everybody
Yeah.
within 6 inches of him, so he's very useful. Okay, these guys are pretty much stuck in combat. I considered retreating them, but, you know, I might as well leave them there. They held your guy back, and if they do, by some fluke, manage to take him out,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty good. You can't ready people for combat, can you?
No, it's charging.
Okay, so that's the end of my movement phase. I roll a dice, and on a 4 up,
You get to heal.
I get to heal a model.
Okay.
I can heal 1 flesh wound
Of course.
removed from a model, so here we go.
No.
But I've got 3
command
points at the start of the turn. I am going to spend a command point. I really need that 4 up. Come on. Yes.
Yep.
So down to 2 command points and healed the flesh wound on her.
So the start of my turn, I've got 2 more command points, and I'm instantly going to spend 2 of them.
What?
Because as you fight him, you start hearing this whir, this kind of weird sound, this metallic ting in the air, and he just disappears. And then he reappears
No.
over here. Ah!
Maximilian, it's down to you. So you literally can just teleport.
Yeah, he
anywhere on the table.
teleports away.
Maximilian's going to have to take him on.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Everyone's a bit confused.
Is that counts as his move?
Yeah, that's his move.
He was stood outside the ship, by the way. That's why I
okay.
moved him in a bit.
Okay, so
I mean, if you want to put him out
no,
in space,
yeah,
that's
go for it. Might as well. As well as that, I'm going to charge this mutant for 6. Gets him into here, and that means he's charged. So he's amazing. And then I'm going to charge that glitchling. Ha! He's got an 11. He's going rah! Over to here. That means he's charged. I mean, I'm not quite sure they can even do anything, but you know, might as well try. And then that glitchling over there is also going to try and charge. Again, really going for it.
okay.
So he's charged like that. And then this glitchling is going to go beep, boop, beep and close the door. Because he's quite happy where he is. That is about it. I'm done. Yes.
Shooting.
Shooting.
He's going to shoot him.
Okay. So I am obscured.
By
The dog.
Okay, red cannon, heavy 4, hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Yep.
Come on.
No.
Oh! Half tempted to re-roll it. Just like to see him get sucked out a hole.
It's only a mortal wound.
Oh, that'll be fun though, isn't it? Come on.
A bit of him gets sucked out a hole and then clogs it up.
This is strength 4, toughness.
Toughness 5.
So 5s.
Yeah.
That's 1 wound at -1 rend, 2 damage.
Okay, so just 2 5-up ignores. Nope, so he takes 2 wounds. Woo! So he's down to 2.
Van de Graaff has got a pistol. He's got his voltaic pistol. Again, he's just 1 shot. It's hitting on
-2.
5s. Oh, -2.
So hitting on 6s.
-2 because of the over half range. Is that what it is? Hitting on 6s. Might as well take the shot.
Nope.
But misses. And she's got a pistol. She's going to fire it into Chubby McChubface.
Yep.
This is her dart mask. So hitting on 4s.
Nope. And I'm
Yeah,
actually
dice
going to
with
spend
me.
2 command points.
Oh yeah.
On my vomit again. I'm going to try and vomit on the assassin and just end the assassin.
Right. What?
So all my assaults first. I've got this mutant into...
You mean all your assaults first?
Because I'm...
You mean your charges?
Yeah, all my charges
okay,
first.
Your charges first, right.
So my mutant is got 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Nope. The glitchling.
Gotta love kill team.
2 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Strength 2, toughness, I'm guessing 3. Nope. And the glitchling over there. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Okay. This is a voidsman. They've got a 5-up save. Any rend?
No.
Nope.
Is he dead from that?
Yes, they're only 1 wound. So you
Do you
need
want
to
to command
roll.
point it?
No, you need to roll a what do you call it, don't you? Takes a flesh wound. Makes me instantly unpopular with my son. Which one was it, by the way? Oh, it was the little dude, wasn't it? I'm doing her 4 attacks. I'm spending the 2 command points to do D3 damage from her as well.
Okay.
So this is 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Has she got any minus though? She's not got the flesh wound anymore. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. And she gets to re-roll these because she is zealot, or zealous rather. Re-rolling. All hit.
Yep.
This is 2s to wound, is it?
No.
No, sorry, that's
5s to
wrong.
wound.
5s to wound. Oh, 1 wound.
So I've got a 6-up and then a 5-up. Hey!
No! Wait, should the 5-up be against the damage though?
Yeah.
Because she's D3 damage.
Why did you spend
I
the
spent
command
the points, yeah.
Right.
So D3 damage, so that's
So
2
I've got
more
2
saves
more
you've got
to
to
roll.
make.
Saved another one, so he
1
takes
wound goes
1
through.
wound. It's down to 1 wound.
Come on.
Right. Then I'm going to have him attack.
He's just held that centre field the entire game, hasn't he? He's just stood there and beasted it. Mind you, so has my assassin.
Yeah.
It's a non-moving We're just trapped in this middle doorway.
I'm going to attack with that guy.
Okay.
With the axe.
Yeah, go for it.
So into the guy with the non-wounded one.
Right, okay,
Hitting on 4s.
The one without flesh wound.
Yep. And then wounding on strength 4, so 3s. Oh. That's 1 wound at -1 rend.
So this is a 6-up save, which he fails.
Flesh wound. It's a flesh wound.
They're both at -1. I'll choose my next combat now. That's going to be Void's Master.
Okay.
He's got 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. He's going to target the skinny guy actually, because he's not attacked yet, has he? So
No, he has.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, because he charged.
How many wounds has he got?
1.
Right, I'm going to attack him.
Okay. 2
Both
hits.
hits, because that was forced to wound. Forced to hit, sorry.
Mhm.
This is only strength 3 though, so toughness
5. No, 4.
4, right. 1 wound.
Doesn't save, but he is disgustingly resilient, and he saves it.
Oh, come on.
So then my big guy gets to attack, and he's going to put everything on the assassin.
Right.
So 3s to hit,
Good luck, Jack.
all hit.
Didn't mean that.
2s to wound, 2 wounds,
Oh,
2
no.
5-up invuns.
5-up invuns. Plus the 5-up invun from him.
Yeah, so 5-up
that's 6-up
invun.
invun.
No.
Oh
So
no.
he's dead. 2 flesh wound rolls. And it's a flesh wound.
Why 2 flesh wounds?
Because
It's
it's
only
2
1 flesh wound.
damage.
Ah, okay.
And it's still a flesh wound, so you've taken a
Reroll?
flesh wound.
You've got a command reroll though.
Yeah.
You need to kill her.
Nope, still a flesh wound.
Man. I'm so sorry, Jack. She is an assassin. These guys haven't attacked.
Yeah.
So they've got flesh wounds, so they're 5-ups to hit. First guy touching the glitch misses, next guy misses. Job done.
Okay.
Yes. Super fast combat.
That's everything.
So into
Morale.
Okay, so again at leadership 8, there's no shaken models, so there's no negative modifiers, and I've got a bunch of guys around me, and I'm 8 leadership anyway, so we're all good. Initiative for turn 4.
Yes.
This could be the last turn of the game, so this has been really close confined. There's, we've not done a massive amount of damage against each other. There's been this combat that's just dominated the game. It's interesting. I like it. I feel quite frustrated that I want to try and do more, but let's go for it then.
Okay.
Initiative 7.
8.
Okay, so I gain another 2 command points, taking me up to 3. Okay, so my turn.
Right, come on then, let's do this. He's going to move over his 4 inches to here to hold the console.
It's my movement done. 2
command points, and that means you can't destroy an objective if I'm within it. Okay, on to movement. He's going to move and control. In fact, actually, before he does that... he can't. So he's just going to move and control that at this stage. He's going to have to leave the door open.
Yep.
Not ideal. Axe... Oh, dear me. Shoot or attack. She's holding that one, so I don't really want to move her off it. I feel like I've not really utilised her in this game. Just used her to hold that back objective. But the thing is, I expected you to storm through that doorway, so I held her in reserve, thinking she'll be there to... And of course, it's not really happened, is it? We just all got trapped in this middle corridor. She's going to go for the heroic charge. Wait.
Okay.
So yes, Aximilian's going to move and control that objective.
Yep.
Nice one, Aximilian. You got a job. Let's see what she can do in combat. 8.
Yeah, that's it.
So she flies across. I know I could have shot at you, but I think you would have survived the shots. You did, 5 to wound is pretty drastic anyway. He can't really do anything, so tell you what I'm going to do. I am actually going to return him to that position, so I've got 2 people on that objective at least.
Yeah.
He's going to move across. So I'm increasing the bubble, so they've all got 5 up invuln save, although she's got 4 up invuln save anyway. In fact, could he have come... you measure round, don't you, walls? That includes aura effects, doesn't it? It's an interesting point to mention that even aura effects in this game have to go around the walls. I want Aximilian to sit on the captain's chair, but I don't think he can get up there. But I bet he does when they're not watching.
He'd have a snooze.
Gets on the sofa.
It's just a 4
It's an ability, isn't it? So yes, I'm going to go for the heal. It's a 3 up. I've got 1 command point left, haven't I?
Yeah.
Was it 2 command points to do that? Do I re-roll her flesh wound? Yeah, come on, let's do it. This is endgame time. Oh, please. She's going to shoot her pistol into Volgra. So she is 6s. She hits.
2s.
2s to wound.
No.
Oh. He's going to fire his last pistol.
Into...
Oh. It's never going to kill him, is it? The last pistol.
It would be a 5 up to wound.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the other guy. Because then I can at least focus combat on him. So 3...
Hits.
Is it a hit?
Yeah.
Void's Master, yes it is. And this is a last pistol, so this is strength 3. Doesn't wound. Yeah. Go on.
So I'm going to spend 2 command points on my Rancid Vomit. And I'm going to use it on the assassin just because I want her to go.
This is shooting, is it?
Yep, so this is my shooting.
Who had initiative this turn? Jack. Apologies, I've done my shooting first and you should have gone first.
So so
sorry about that.
My Rancid Vomit, any 5 up is a mortal wound. Just need 1. Yep, that's 1. So another flesh wound roll. It's a 3 up to kill her now. She's dead.
I'll let you have that.
Well, after she's single-handedly stood there and cut my boss to literally sushi.
Well done, No-Nose Prawn.
She's got him served up on plates at this point.
So, that's your shooting done into combat?
Yes.
Okay, come on, this is my top boss. She's amazing. she is going straight in there with her concealed weapon.
Yep.
So she has
on a 4-up.
Yeah, and it's a digital weapon. It's a
ring.
Jokero digit weapon.
Yeah.
So on a 4-up, D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
At the start of combat.
Yep.
D3.
Yep. 1.
1.
I'm still alive for now. Oh, actually, 5-up, I ignore it. No. I'm going to use my last command point to re-roll that. No.
Did you really want to use that before going into combat?
Yep, because she gets to attack now.
She's attacking now then.
She pretty much needs to tickle me at this point.
3 attacks.
The little rapier, isn't it?
I'm going with a monomolecular cane rapier. She's 3s to hit.
2 hits.
2 hits. Strength 3.
Toughness 5, so you're 5s to wound.
It's such a good. Beyond that, it's a -4 AP. I don't know, that wouldn't be massive against your army, but it can do damage. That weapon, but there you go.
That's marine
-4 AP
stuff,
is awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so it's then on to my choice. He's safe now. Right.
He is, yeah, but you're not controlling the objective.
Yeah, I know. I need to attack with him, but I'm just saying I don't need to attack with him now.
No
so I'm going to go with Mr. Thrice Cursed.
Yeah.
He's gurgling on vomit.
Against
that he's
the
just.
Void's Master.
Yeah. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. He is 2s to wound. 2 wounds -2 rend. So 5-up Invuln from his little custom field generator.
Buddy.
One goes through.
One goes through.
Kills him.
He is 2 wounds.
Kills him.
What's
2 damage.
2 damage.
So flesh wound chart.
Oh,
Kills him.
He goes.
Oh, now he's steamrolling.
Now he's off. That's
2
more guys in combat.
Yeah.
But let's just do that 1 attack, and of course not. And
I'm going to attack with him. No, I'm going to attack with the glitchling. You can do it.
The glitchling
into that guy that hasn't attacked yet.
Yeah.
4s to hit. He 2 hits.
Nice.
5s to wound. No.
Oh, he doesn't pull anything out of that. Okay, my guy. Nope.
So I've got my 2 left. I've got my mutant, my combat mutant.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. 1 hit.
1.
We only got a 3. It's a wound, -1 rend, so 6 up.
Save. Nope.
He's dead because he's flesh wounded.
He's flesh wounded already. So
oh, here we go.
That was him, wasn't it? You were attacking. Yeah. So there goes another Voidsman.
And then it's just the big guy, Nasher Screamer.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, what a name.
Yeah, good name.
Can't get better than that. So he is 4 attacks, 4s to hit onto your boss. 1 hit.
So
Strength 5.
So scared.
3s.
Yeah.
That is 1 wound at -2 rend, so you're 4-up invulnerable. 2 damage, so she's down to 1.
No, yes, she is. She's down to 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
No,
she's got 4
she's
wounds.
got 4 wounds.
Yeah.
She's so skinny.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. She's super tough. Taking her down to 2 wounds. Right. Okay.
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. We're into morale phase. So my Voidsmen are falling over like flies. He's got to take that leadership test.
Yep.
He's leadership 8.
Mm-hmm.
He's at +3.
+3. Yep. Yep.
There he goes.
So he's shaken. He's not out of action. He's just shaken.
He's shaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just lay him down.
We'll just lay him down. Little shaken dude there.
There you go.
Okay.
That's everything. That's the end of turn 4.
So we roll the dice for turn 5. Okay, so here we go. Rolling to see whether there is a turn 5 or not.
There you have it.
There you go. Okay, it turned. The worm turned in the end, didn't it?
Yes.
I don't control one here. I'm controlling two objectives.
But I'm controlling 3.
And you're controlling 3, so that's game to you.
Yes.
Yeah. So that makes it the end of the game.
Yes.
I'm holding 2 objectives,
Giving
which
you
gives me
4 points, but I'm holding 6.
Yep.
I'm holding 3, which gives me 6. I've got my 2 insects and that little glitchling that teleported.
Crikey.
Actually, no, he didn't teleport. He just ran for it.
And of course, the one contested one over here.
Yes.
And interestingly enough, of course, if we'd have got one more turn, I think she'd have done okay against him.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Which may have given me a draw. Well, there you go, Jack. 6-4. Good game.
Well done.
What do you think of it so far?
I don't like the assassin.
I think it was a closer game.
Yes, yeah.
I
think it's interesting. It's kind of like going to Zone Mortalis, but different.
Yeah.
It's kind of that feel, the walls, moving behind the walls, getting into a junction, then just stopping there for the rest of the game. It's kind of like that feel to it, but I like it. It gives me a dynamic.
I think it didn't have to go that way, did it?
No.
We got jammed into that middle combat. In many respects, we both made that happen. We didn't have to. We both sent a couple of tough beats. Well, it's one of those things. That assassin should have died earlier. That assassin could have killed you earlier.
Yeah.
And it just didn't. They both just faced off against each other for 4 rounds. And I think I compounded that by sending the healer in as well.
Yeah.
And keeping her there for an extra couple of turns. Definitely helped. But yeah, interesting stuff. Lots of individual characters. I think you've got specialisms times 10. You're not just thinking about those 3 or 4 specialists that are in the unit. You're thinking about 7 or 8 specialists in the unit.
All of your army pretty much is a specialist.
Yeah, it took some work, and bear in mind that we were playing them for the first time, so we've no doubt got a few things wrong. Yeah. So forgive us for that, as ever. But I have to say, I enjoyed it. I think it's good. What we're going to do is we're going to pack all of this away for now, but I think then possibly going to play the second mission in a few days' time as well. Yeah. So look out for that. As usual, like and subscribe if you like what you've seen. Comments below. Let us know what you can see, what you want to know. Ask any questions from the game, because this will be going live before pre-order.
Yep.
No, it won't. It will be going live. This will be going live after pre-order, so hopefully the Saturday of pre-orders. It might be the Sunday by the time we get it edited. We'll see. But either way, hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for joining us.